get set to more Ravens. And we are underway in Buffalo. Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Mike 9, Mike 9. Bang Hill. Bang Hill. Here we go.
Yo, what's up, man? What's up? All right, man. Let's.
Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
I'm about to go heavy run this game, probably.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel
This man Sean's out here streaming on Twitch. Had a webcam this whole time.
I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line and pre-game.
All right, man, let's go. Wifey went to watch a movie, man, so I'm about. Ooh. Open field. I should have juked him. Hey, real man, we need to figure out what's going on with these Falcons, man. I know I didn't tune in to see that. Wifey was like, man, these Eagles look really good. I said, we didn't tune in to watch no Eagles. We were actually watching some of the Bills and Steelers. It was going back and forth, kind of slow. So I was like, man, you want to watch this crap or you want to watch the other game? He's like, who's playing? I said, Philly and Atlanta. She said, oh, yeah, let's watch the Atlanta game. I was a little disappointed, I must say, man. I wouldn't lie to you, so.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
And they said Chandler Jones got
To throw, it's Allen.
Is X gonna turn over, bro? He was on an in route. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you might need to be the coach of this game, to be honest. Oh my gosh. I thought I was running my dagger there for a second. I think I was running verticals though. Yeah, it was sickening, man. Can't believe they lost to the Philadelphia Eagles, man. That's bad business, you know what I'm saying? Like, God, dog it.
But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Ooh, look at Y, look at A. Ooh, man, that's smart read. Real, man, I know you be hearing that analog stick. Like, where am I going? Where am I going wrong, man? I know you hear that analog stick. When I hit stick, man, I hit stick up. I don't hit stick down. I don't know if that makes a difference. Some people tell me they hit that that RB button.
In this case, he picks up a first down.
Oh man, he's about to take off.
Murray now on first down. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray.
Bro, you be on that Halo, man. Don't tell me you're an Xbox user, man. Don't even fool around with Halo, man. That's bad business.
They're on a roll. It's another first down.
Got a running back over there. Oh, he's just throwing it to the flats, man. I'm about to put that shit down to 0.
7 yards to pick up there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
I think the most shocking game to me, man, was
ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
probably those Packers losing to the Saints. And, you know, my boy Jameis, man, he's known for throwing a lot of yards, man. Even all these seasons that he played, man, he averaged something crazy, man, something ridiculous.
Second down and goal. Murray flush to his right.
So many people over there, man. We had to come out and use that. And let me put a linebacker in just in case. Maybe a safety. He might try to run the other way. Weird ass people, man.
Exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray.
Whoo, he thought about throwing that, man. He thought about throwing that. That's a professional sack right there, you know what I'm saying? So, man, bro, have you seen that new Halo, man? That shit looks sick, man. I can't even lie to you.
For them, that's a win.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? Helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game.
You know, real, maybe.
Prater now will send it away following the field goal.
I'm behind on my games, man. This is my first one of the day.
Going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
I didn't know that Odell was gonna be out, man. I thought he was ready to go.
Only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick,
So, real, what time you headed into work tomorrow, man?
they have a tendency to be a little bit
Don't tell me you got the 17-hour tomorrow.
but they also have a tendency
I'm going to throw it to the
gamble a little
flats.
bit more, thinking they'll get a second one.
I'm going to throw
Maybe
it to
they
the
can take
flats. We're going to
advantage of
see
that
if he
with
can
some
defend
double
that.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Uh-oh, Sean's got a pick. I'm watching Sean on Twitch right now. Ooh. He's got some speed right there in the middle.
Cole Beasley, the intended target, but now it's third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on.
Man, how the hell did he know I was coming out and screaming?
They'll set up a screen
Ooh,
for Breida.
ooh, okay, hold up, Chad.
And he's gonna have the
258.
first down at about the
18? Real, how long you been working like this, man? That's crazy. Ooh. Ooh. Get around that corner.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Ooh. Can I get out? Can I get? Ooh. Shoot. That's 1 down. How many more? How many more want some of this?
First down and more for
Ooh.
Allen. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Sean be tripping me out, man. He doesn't like that run. But you know, man, I don't. Oh man, I accidentally pressed A again. I don't think the run is that bad this year. Ooh. Reason why I say that is because to me it feels so easy, rail. I figured everybody would be running, and that's honestly not the case. You know what I'm saying? People aren't running like that. Even some people say, I'm not good at running. I don't know how to run. So, ooh, ooh. Man, I thought I was going to dip into the end zone, man.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over.
You need to go out and get you one of these cribs out here in Atlanta, man. I've been seeing these mansions out there y'all got out there for the logo. Man, I went head to head with him, looked at him, stared him in the eyes. God, dog.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second.
Let me check this out.
Over here before what'll be an important third down.
Let me see if I can roll out. He's got a spy up. He just stopped, bro. God, dog. I was looking at X. Motherfucker ran over and then just stopped. I don't think he got bumped either.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up. But
you know what's crazy to me? Like when these tight ends and folks like take off, there's no controlling them, man. They go ham. Let me see. I'm trying to guard both of them.
And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
7 yards, the pickup there. 3 yards remain for second down. Here's Murray from midfield.
Oh my gosh.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room.
Wow.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, 27 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
the touchdown out is Prater to kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Man, I didn't even see was Stephon open.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing again on second down. Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On first down, Allen steps away to his left. Now he'll let it
Oh, and of course we overthrow him. Oh, the connection to your peer has been lost. I don't know about that. I hear my dog chewing up this bone. Wow, they gave me the win for that. I guess he had bad internet. Hey. Wow, we got saved there, huh, chat? Yo, we got saved out of this world, man. Hold up. Fuck these Bills, man. I need to try somebody else out. Trying to debate, man. Let me see what the man, her defense is only 82. See, this is what I don't understand. How does an 81 plus an 82 equal 85 overall? Like,
the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Bailed in that game, like, chill.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Now here's Johnson.
Oop. No way, Chad. I was looking at a kick return right there. You got to be sick in the head, man.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah. Ooh. Come on, Chubb. Man, we got to put Chubb on conservative real quick. There we go.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go, here we go.
They toss it left
Man,
side to
he's
Joe.
all over this
And he's
outside
gonna lose
stuff.
yards. They take him down at the 26. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Ready, set. Why they got Johnson in though?
He gets it left side
Oh,
to Johnson.
man.
Only 2 yards
Going
and it'll
for
be
it,
a punt
Chad.
on their opening
4th and
possession.
16
There's
now.
an example of good use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
Thank
But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Look at A.
The
There
throw
we go.
here to Andrews,
He's
the
gonna
tight end.
pistol.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Here's Jackson. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Throwing is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as
No
they start
way.
1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up.
Go,
and make
Baker,
it difficult
go.
for the runner to find a hole.
Man, I don't trust Baker to save my life. You can make this throw, Baker.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Well, it's not the one I wanted, but
Swings this out for
we'll
Hunt.
take it.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield.
Okay.
And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the
Now,
first.
Baker, if you don't hand this off, that could be your career right there. Hand it off, buddy. There you go. Oh, juke. Okay, I'm conservative. You can't. That's what it is.
Just a yard on the pickup there.
You
It'll bring up
position
a
on
2nd and
aggressive. They
9.
don't let you juke at
Not a
all.
whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter.
Come on.
Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. After 7-0 on EA Sports. throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt.
Man, it's like playing in slow motion. Oh, 4th and 4?
That'll bring up 4th down.
Oh,
They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, man, EA popped up on the screen. They're like, good, we know you need some help.
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Oh, man, I got that aggressive on. You see that Kareem Hunt's going stupid right now.
He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Oh, you Kareem Hunt. We know you've got
I wonder why he's in Chubb, that's weird to me.
That shows a little bit of that wiggle in there. How about that one, partner?
Can you imagine trying to tackle that?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll stay up here with you.
Run his ass over there.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That good for 22 and a first down. Mayfield now. He'll leave it for Hunt.
There we go,
Complete.
Chad.
Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Strip, 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 strip.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Oh my God, I got this thing set up backwards.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Man, they both get open. Both of those routes get open. That shit's stupid.
Incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, check. 3 down. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. No, we changed it. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Mike 28, finish it off.
Jackson. Flushed out right.
We got Ryan try to take off.
First down and more for Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now Jackson on first down.
Watch the pass.
Airs it out.
Somebody please. Oh my gosh.
Taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 37 yards, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Mayfield off the play fake.
No way he drops that.
That's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Oh, there we
Let's
go.
Back, Charles, to
He's
your
running back play.
preseason predictions. You gave us what you thought on the AFC. How about the NFC side in 2021?
All right, how about the Washington football team winning the NFC East? I think in the North, Green Bay comes back and represents again. In the South, Tampa Bay, who finished second in their division last year to New Orleans, they win the division this time. And then out west, the Los Angeles Rams with their new quarterback, Matthew Stafford. And I like the Los Angeles Rams in an upset over Tampa Bay to win the NFC.
And then earlier you said the Chiefs on the AFC side. So who do you have here winning it all?
Well, winning it all is going back to Kansas City,
Snap
baby.
it, snap
Patrick
it.
Mahomes for the third straight year in the Super Bowl. This time he wins it, and he'll be 2 for 3.
Yeah, I think I like the Chiefs as well, CD, but man, an AFC title again, a rematch between them and the Bills. It would kind of be cool to see the Bills back on top of the
Oh
AFC.
my
I got the
gosh.
Chiefs in the end as well.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that takes us from second to third down.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Regular.
Here's Mayfield.
No way.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Flush to his right.
No
Runs through, and
way.
is into the end zone for a
They
Baltimore
got Lamar
touchdown.
just going through everything, man.
Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Play fake. Mayfield. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
That one is caught by Hunt. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Shoot. Let's see.
First down, Mayfield.
Oof.
And this is incomplete.
Well, hey, that was our opportunity right there. Overthrown.
Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Final play of the half, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Taken from about the 12. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good,
You got
doesn't
the
it?
tank set up. Can you get there? Oh my
Not
gosh.
sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. They go play action with Jackson.
That's gonna be. I know he's gonna scramble, so.
Eluding the pressure right. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
My gosh, these Browns, man.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. Mayfield now from the 50. He'll get this to Chubb out of the
Okay, go crazy then. Oh my gosh, what was that?
This down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Throwing, Mayfield.
Oh, Baker.
Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Baker.
It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
Man, that accuracy is shot, man. I can't fuck with Baker anymore.
If you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And again, it's Chubb. Oh, Chubb fumbled it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll start with great field. Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Oh, boy. Let me know who wins that.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
What's up, Darkness?
Throwing now is Allen.
Uh-oh.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, my gosh.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still
Yeah, I seen Josh Allen take a lot of hits today, man. I was disappointed with him, but at the same time, the Steelers, man, they look kind of freak nasty. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Darkness? What the hell is this dude got going on, man? I'm trying to play the game and shit. Hey, man, 5 sacks, man. He was on a mission today. I think he had some anger in him, man. I don't know what type of pregame speech he had, or, you know, maybe his girl was going to cut him off some of that poo nanny, but, man, hold up. They say he was on fire today. Getting through the line like crazy, man. I said, oh, my gosh, the season just started, bro. Imagine if he ain't going to get 5 sacks every game, but I'm sure he's going to get a lot of QB pressures, forced fumbles. So they're going to have to pay that man. They have to pay him good, too, man. I'm about to roll out on his crazy ass. Come on. Come on, click on him. Click on him. Oh, he doesn't believe in that clicking stuff.
He'll go at the 25. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
He knows he has to use it now. Ooh, that's on me. I've been doing this stupid shit all fucking week. Ooh. Proof Mike. Alright, I'm gonna try to come back for real, man. He's been pausing the game, doing all that stupid shit. I need to set my defense up. I feel like there's a little bump there, too. Hold up.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
Fitzmagic got hurt.
It's good, and Washington will
My
take
gosh,
a 7-0
I was clicking back and forth today between the every time I'm pressing a button, they're not letting me click. I'm clicking A, Y, X. This game is fucked, man. My battery's low? Nope. Ooh, I didn't know it was that bad. Yeah, I had seen that. I think it was the Lions that scored like what, 31-33. I was watching Chiefs and Browns from the very beginning. Then when the commercial break, came on or whatever, I clicked back to Green Bay's game, and whew, it's not a good look, man. It's not a good look getting your ass tossed like that. You know what I'm saying? Because Rodgers missed most of the summer, man, and I felt like he let his team down. Man. When you're gone like that, they expect you to be in the groove. Man, they got their salads tossed today, man. It's never a good look. I threw it right at his user again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a long game. It is going to be a long game. I'm going to keep throwing it at his user. Not like that, though. I had A open and hesitated. Oh my gosh. Nah, I don't really know too much about Washington, but what I do know is these motherfuckers got speed at linebacker, speed at wide receiver, running back. Who else? Their D-line is all right. Man, I gotta focus in. I gotta tune in. I'm trying to beat this dude's ass, man. Green Bay looks to regroup after a 35-point deficit. Man, I don't know what else they can do, man. I don't know what type of half-game speech they had, but, you know, they let their fans down. Bengals came back and beat the, who the hell they beat? They beat the Vikings. Chargers won. Rams beat they beat the Bears, but I was kind of expecting that. Man, those boy, they're coming through the line fast. And it's crazy to me because as fast as what's his face? Breida is, man. He just seems so slow on this game compared to like Madden 20. NFC West is 4-0. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Seahawks whooped up on the Colts. I think it was like, what, 30-something to 10? That's a little butt whooping, man. Ooh. Ooh. Can we go all the way? Gotta throw it away. With the speed they had at ends, at the end position, I'm gonna have to stay in the pocket this game. 28-16, that was it.
On second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Man, he's in zone.
To the air, Allen.
Oof. Man, that's the game right there. I don't know what the hell I'm on. What the hell? 3 picks in the first quarter? I had A. I pressed 2 buttons at once. I pressed A and B, but I was staring down B. A was open for a short yardage. This is sick, man.
And have a bust on defense and gave up a big play instead. They created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be
all right,
over.
so Cowboys. Well, I'm gonna give you the entire rundown other than Ravens and Raiders. So the Cowboys, 29-31. Jags got their asses blown out too. 21-37. Chargers. You think the Chargers would have won though? Had what's his face not got injured? Fitzpatrick. You're right. It was only 28-16 with the Colts and the Seahawks. The Jets were trying to fight back though, man. Fuck his user. I gotta go for 2-point conversions at this point. Cardinals won 38-13. I know people who actually went to that game.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused.
He's not blitzing folks anymore, even though he's not playing deep. He's not playing deep at all.
3 yards the gain there, second down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flushed out right. And he goes out right around the 39. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Browns lost 29-33. What got them was that punt. Dropped that punt. Homie started running, man, like he was Tyreek Hill or something. I said, nah, bro, you gotta. When they drop these punts and stuff like that, they still gotta get up and punt the ball. Damn, I missed the Broncos game, 27-13. And then we got
loss
the
of 11.
Dolphins
And this
and
is what you've
Patriots.
got
The
to do
Dolphins
against a
beat the
quarterback like him.
Patriots.
You've got to keep him in the pocket.
17-16. That wasn't too crazy.
That's where he can really hurt you.
He's still in his zone.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. All 52. Mike 55. Mike 55. All day. All day, every day.
To try again after the sack. Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be taken down.
Do you wish to concede?
As that will Gus to the inch quarter of play.
Oh, okay. Hey, did Barkley play, man? I noticed, man. I was watching the Browns game thinking Odell was going to get some game time. And he never played, man.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on third down.
55. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And who we gonna...
Allen now looks to throw. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Yeah, man. I seen they reduce the speed on the game from
earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
96 to 92, but a lot of that had to do with the injury.
They're going to try and throw.
Wide open.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 21 yards there.
This way, man. See what we can do. Where's oh, there he goes. There he goes right there.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
We got roll out.
Flush to his right.
Ooh. Oh my
gosh.
I'm gonna play this one out, man. I'm gonna play this one out. He's got a crazy
defense. There was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
31's the mighty.
Play action. Stretch.
31's the mic.
Could be a deep ball. 17's got some speed. It could be a deep post.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick.
Ooh,
and he
man.
takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Watch tight ends. Watch tight ends. Tight ends right. Tight ends right. Hey, 4 down. 4 down.
Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Yeah, I seen that, man. I seen that.
I think after that run, the defense get
That's
back
actually
in
the first game that I actually
and maybe starting to question their confidence
tuned
a
in to
bit.
see.
They gave up a
I ain't watched the whole
significant run,
game.
6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Oh my gosh.
Fitzpatrick throwing complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll get this down only
Whew, man, I've been taking a beating. Tonight.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I think EA's mad at me, man. I didn't play as many games this weekend as I thought I was, man. I've been chilling. I forgot on Sundays, man. I usually, Sundays, I really just watch football all day. Thought I was going to be streaming. 9-6. I need to start keeping up with my records weekly. I know for me, my hardest days on head-to-head is Fridays. And for whatever reason, I get matched up with harder folks when I run off of Wi-Fi versus Ethernet cable. I have no idea why that is. To me, he's not too bad, man. I threw 3 picks. Threw it right at him, so.
This time is they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Throwing Fitzpatrick.
They're not going to come over? Okay. He's going to try to motion over running back who's got 92, 94 speed. Oh. It's not bad, man. I think I predicted everybody's. I didn't predict every game, but turn around. Like, look at 27, bro. Like, I didn't come up with anything for the Lions game because I automatically ruled them out. I got the one with the Cowboys right. Yeah, I know I did a couple simulations. I just never posted them because some of them were so crazy. I was like, bro, there's no way. It's like, for instance, I ran 3 one-hour simulations with the Packers. They lost every single one. Now, they never got blown out. They really lost by 3 or whatever. So, go up there and get X. Look at this, man. I can't send nobody. Ooh. You got that? All right, bet. I was like, bro, this can't be right. And then after I watched the game today, I was like, oh, my gosh. I had a feeling the Cardinals were going to win just based off of the amount of money that they invested into their team. Now, I knew the Cowboys were going to lose, man, just strictly because they're not going to let officiating when have let Brady go out like that. Man, I'm looking at his players, and he's got some spies just camping. His defense is obviously better than his offense. Everybody's in his zone. He's been running cover 2, but the thing is these corners, man, they'll just kind of sit there for a while. Ooh, get that block. Perfect. Can't get anywhere. Let me see who else. Man, I was rooting for the Chiefs, but at the same time, I had no idea if they could pull it off, so I said, it's got to be one for the ages at this rate.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with
I did think that the Eagles were going to beat the Falcons too, just because the Falcons, to me, they got rid of so much in the offseason. Lost Julio, lost some players on defense and stuff like that. And then they got Kyle Pitts, but I mean, he's not going to be able to sit here and do everything. See what I'm saying? So, Eagles, man, they got a little speed. They got a nice little quarterback. Defense always plays harder than, what they're actually ranked or whatever. So, I felt like, man, they had an opportunity. Oh, my gosh. Who is that?
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Check 13. Check 13.
Allen to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right.
Get that block. Here we go. Hold on to the ball now.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds.
That middle closed up way too fast, because that's where I was headed.
Allen now on first down.
Had X. You see Cole Beasley? Sitting over there just chilling. Sipping on a pina colada.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
That's a pretty good statistic, too, man. All out.
Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So we've reached halftime here at our nation's capital with a Washington football team on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
I've run across some good ass Redskins user. I think if you can stay in the pocket, man, you got a better chance at winning with the Redskins. I haven't tried them just because I know who they got at quarterback, but
and it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for
we
him.
play action somewhere.
In the second half.
I don't have any contained set up. That's my issue, I think.
Team down and they feel good about the position they're in. Yeah. People would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
4 yards remain for second down.
Come off the ball hard. Back, back, back. Yo, kills. Mike 49. Hey, color. 49.
Ooh, he went opposite.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
What I need to do is pull up Darkness. Who do y'all have next week?
He was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the
And
lead.
who do you got winning out of the Ravens and the Raiders?
Get production from their lead horse. That would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Third and short yardage.
Looking at that. Ooh. So as we can see, he has not been able to do anything on offense. It's all defense.
That's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Ooh. Bring these safeties down. We need to get some type of pressure.
31's the mic. Oh, you got deep? 31's the mic.
Fitzpatrick to throw
Looking at
for
A.
fourth down.
Ooh.
Taking a shot for Samuel.
Ooh, I'm about to say with the X Factor lid, like, bro, you got to come out there and redeem yourself. That's going to be the case.
That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Ooh, 36-29. Anything is possible, man. Anything is possible.
Allen. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Man, this man is playing some
Losing
defense.
3 there. Second down.
Also, what he's doing, he's disguising a lot of his defenses. Because, like, when I see cover 3, it's not cover 3 anymore. When I see cover 2, it's not cover 2 anymore. I'm going to see if I can roll out.
Throwing now is Allen.
You see how fast they got there? Pretty
And those two
fast,
just haven't
pretty
been in sync
fast.
thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He's checking.
think I have time. Ooh, I was about to say, what if he overthrows that?
Isaiah McKenzie, 34 yards. And the
He
Bills
hit me
cut
with the
into
Tampa
that
2
lead.
right there. I thought he was in two-man under, which is why I put that other receiver out there on the outside route. Then I seen his corner kind of sitting on it. And he doesn't, other than who he's playing on, he doesn't click off the folks.
And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Now that other play where my corner made that play after he done got his ass toasted, I really want to know what happened to the safety on that.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover.
Play
and
action.
that
I
turned
think
into
he's
6
switching
points.
which
They've got to make amends.
direction it goes. Yeah, he's going to go to the right. I think these other two.
Offense take care of the defense,
Ooh,
defense take
my
care of the
gosh.
offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
He's gonna send B down. He's gonna send B down. I'm trying to click on him.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Shit, Arizona can go defeat it, you know. They got the talent, they got the wide receivers. I mean, what else could they need?
Trevor Lawrence and Mac Jones probably the headliners.
Yeah, rightly so. Zach Wilson will go in there as well because all 3 will have the ball from game
Can we get on? Look at B. Ooh,
Harris is
that
a
corner
runner
out
with the
got me.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ooh, got a nice little hit stick in it too.
Cincinnati. I'm going with Mac Jones because I think he's going to get his team to the playoffs after a year's absence. And he was kind of the unlikely guy to be the starter right out of the gate. And he's getting the ball right from the beginning.
All right, so you've got him as your offensive rookie of the year. How about
No
the
way. I was about to say, no way they're gonna miss all their tackles like that.
As a linebacker, he's been a starter since the moment they drafted him. How about J.C. Horn and Pat Surtain as cornerbacks? Greg Rousseau is a pass rusher with the Buffalo Bills, and that's where I'm going with my defensive rookie of the year. Greg Rousseau, double-digit sacks as a rookie, powers the Bills back to another big playoff appearance.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 8.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
All I can do is hope we don't get burnt deep.
Hey, check. 31's the mic. Here we go, kill.
Fitzpatrick.
Ooh, look at that chat. Ooh, they gave it to me. Can we go all the way? Nope. I'm looking at how fast he's running, chat. They're not going to give me that. Man. So, I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. I said his defense is good. His offense is mediocre. I don't think we're going to get this. I'm going to try to run it up the middle. In there, Chad. In there, Chad. We're back. 14 to 21. I'm not gonna lie, with a better quarterback, that last throw he made possibly could have been completed too.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Come on now, let's go.
The Washington offense at the line ready to roll. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh my gosh, yeah, those are most likely to be blowouts.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch
I'm gonna see if we can catch him on his corner route.
Now Fitzpatrick.
I gotta play on that outside corner. If so, I can lurk it, or I can just put him in Tampa 2 and just hope we don't get beat deep somewhere.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
It's off to the races, man.
Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Touchdown, Washington. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category.
Well, we need to score 2 in the fourth. 2 in the fourth. I shouldn't have came out in dollar to his single bag. Definitely need to come out 4-3.
That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
Damn.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And
that's a decent way to start off the fourth.
Before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
I'm just going to start throwing crossers and drags. Come on.
On first down, Allen.
He was in Tampa 2, y'all. He was in Tampa 2. I seen the way that receiver took off over there.
Right at the 45. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Second and 7.
From the 45 on second down. Allen.
Oh my gosh.
As he throws there,
I was actually okay with
We
that.
always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's
Thought we were at least gonna be able to check off X down and under.
But just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
All right, now let's check this out.
Throwing is Allen on third.
Does he get there?
That'll be
Oh,
complete to Breida.
we're short like
He is
inches.
very close to a first down.
Fourth
But from
and
where
inches,
they're
y'all.
spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I don't think my conservative is on either. Let's see. Let's take off. Double tap. Slide. All right, bet.
Gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. The time to pull out the
looking at
stops is
Breida.
now, and they convert there on fourth down. Throwing on first down is Allen.
bet.
Firing quickly here, and
Ain't
that's
19 was
complete.
gonna
And he gets this inside
get around
the
that corner though, Chad.
35-yard
Let me
line.
see.
The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
Oh.
Here's Allen.
Oh my gosh, B was open. B was open.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Tight ends right. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Mike,
To throw again on second down.
Damn. Ugh.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Clock management, definitely
I already
critical
know
here
he's
if they
gonna
want to get
come
back
out
in
and run
this
the
game.
ball, so I
Absolutely
definitely.
agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Allen again.
Ooh,
The left
just
side
threw his
caught
computer
by
user out there.
Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 10 more there and another
Hey,
first down.
Darkness, if you're still in here, so do you see y'all winning the NFC West?
Do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
We want it. Come to my world. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Come for you.
Inside the red
The
zone
block.
here, they'll look to
God,
throw.
it's Stephon.
Check down to Breida. And And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
2nd 6.
They'll contain him to just 4.
Well,
Second
he's
down.
backing up, Chad. I think he
Now
knows.
Allen. Buying time to his left.
Oh my
Wide
gosh,
open
are you
receiver
kidding me?
complete. And the Bills are going to
On
be
the
set up
one?
with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them
Snap.
all the way down to
Snap.
the 1. Second catch for him today, and
There
he'll
we
wind.
go.
And he'll
God
take
bless
it
you there.
into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
So we got to come up with some type of
Matt
stop.
Breida, his
Something.
second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again.
The single back. He's running.
Extra point by Bass, up
If
and
it's
good.
anything
And
other
now things
than
gonna be
that,
more interesting here in this
it's these
fourth
outside
quarter.
routes, man.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Somebody popping.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
All right, he's in gun. He's in gun. I honestly don't think that he's running it.
Out there setting ready for this
He
next
might.
drive, the Washington offense. After the
This is
touchdown
what
we
I'm
just
saying
saw,
right
we have a
here.
brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively.
He came
They
out
have
and ran.
3
Wow.
timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the tip warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now here's a throw that's
He ran
complete.
something completely opposite what I thought he was going to run.
It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping
Third
for
and
when you run
3.
drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver
3rd and
in
3, y'all. He's
stride,
been
and he
running
can
this
pick
shit
up a lot
all
of
fucking
yardage
game.
after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch the run. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Come on, D.
Fitzpatrick to throw.
No
And he
way.
finds McLaurin. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ringo. 4 down. Check. Check nickel.
And
He called a
Washington now
timeout,
gonna
okay.
Use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
40, Mike 20. Mike 49 to Mike. Watch the run. Mike 49. Mike 49.
A handoff for Gibson. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Now the
That
Bills will
first
use
quarter
the second
cost
of
me
their
that,
timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30
Fourth
ticks
down
to go
cost
in
me
the
that.
football game.
Run up the middle that
On
he had
2nd
earlier
down,
cost me.
Gibson again. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've
Sit
seen it
back.
happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little
Hey,
greedy,
we attempted
try
to
to get
come
that
back.
extra
We
running
sure
play in,
did.
and it can backfire
You
on
fuck
them.
up and give up 21 points in
Listen,
the first
anytime you
quarter.
take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it
Whew,
doesn't matter
it's
whether
not
it's
really
home
much
or
you
on
can
the
do,
road.
Chad.
But there's something a little extra special about doing it in
I'm
front of your
saying
home
that
crowd,
just
isn't there?
in case.
And the home crowd
I
applauding.
lobbed this
happy
thing
with
like
what
5 or
they've
6
seen.
times if I
Chalk
need
this one
to.
up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker, the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So a victory here for the Washington football team. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter,
4
Charles,
picks.
and never looked back.
I
You
threw
know,
4
Carter, after a
picks and
while,
still
we
had
always say
better
the same thing,
stats
don't
than
we?
him.
They
Oh
set
my
the tone
gosh.
early, right? They started fast, so I asked a few of my horse.
I wonder why this compare stats is always locked after a game. To me, that's stupid. They didn't even move my rank. 27-9, so he has a pretty good record, man. At least defensively. What is he giving up? $11.49.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, onside kick. Okay,
well, we
man,
thought
you
this
can
could
have
get
it if you
interesting.
need
Here's
it.
interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And the Bills are going to recover.
There you go. What people do like that, they kick it short so that they can light your ass up.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go.
All right, man. Let's see if we can go a game without throwing any fucking picks, especially in this first quarter. Cigs and cereal. All right, bet.
They need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't
Come on.
match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They
Come
got
on.
to steal it and try and gain an advantage.
Oh man, I might have to get him out.
They just didn't get it done.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies.
Might have
not
to
much
roll with
space.
Singletary and
I think
Moss and
ultimately,
just
he was
implement
fortunate
him
to get
later in the
anything out of
game,
that
boy.
run.
He used to be a dog out there in San Fran. Got traded to Miami. Ever since then, man, he's been a little punk. He ought to be up. Keep going then. Oh man, he's bringing a hit stick.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Third and inches.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
All right, bet.
Here's Allen to throw it.
Ooh, get up, go. Ooh, throw him off. Oof. Man, he was right there. Man, they've been sending some fast-ass blitzes this year on next gen. I don't know what's going on. I'm about to roll out right, though. Y'all see that, man? There's no way he's that fast. Give me my 2 yards.
All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right
Go ahead and roll out.
Forced out to his left.
Oh my gosh, he threw it up, came and got it. So what I was trying to do, chat, and I've been throwing these goal line picks. I was trying to get A to go left. Just don't know what it is, man. It seems like some of these folks run their routes and then they just stop. I might have to go to practice mode to figure this out. That was a nice interception, though.
But I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
going to get the kick off in time. So that'll back him up 5. Yeah, a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6.
Ooh, number 3 came and got me.
Back at the 8-yard line. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Throwing on 2nd.
Block hole.
Allen. This ball complete to the tight end, Sweeney. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Take off. There we go.
Past the 40.
And we got lucky, Chad. Lucky.
There it is.
Gotta take what you can take, because I've been in those situations where we've just gotten tackled by midair. You know what I'm saying? If we run into our blocker or something, we get leveled out. So gotta take what we can take. I think that's EA's way of saying they know they fucked up off some stupid shit earlier. So it's ridiculous.
This opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Tighten up, tighten up. Spot. Ready to go.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson.
You know, Cordero, he's prone to fumbling, man. So.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's it, baby. Hey, check.
Patterson on the carry.
Too much speed, Chad. We ain't catching him. Ooh. Yeah, they got Cordero. They got him hyped up this year.
Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson had the 2nd fastest play of 2019. He hit 22.23 miles an hour on a
next
touchdown
time he runs
run.
that, I need to see if they got who his fullback was. Matter of fact, I'm about to pull him up on live stream. He might have like a tight end or
he's just going to keep right on going.
And if you look at the next gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
85, whoever 85 is for the Falcons, that's who he's got at fullback.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters
frozen in the sauce. I said, he ain't trying to play my defense today. Yeah, whoever number 85 is, man, he's been going off. Snap it.
Play action.
No
Now it's
blitz.
Allen.
Ooh.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
He's playing calm and collected now.
Up near the 45 at the 44. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now a give to Breida. And he stopped after a gain of 1.
Conservative on 3rd and 1.
To go on 3rd down.
Come on.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oof.
He's going to flip
Oof.
one out here to his
There we
running
go.
back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
But they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the
Bro,
running
did y'all
game
see the way
going
he
back
got through
inside.
that line? That's crazy.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. To throw, it's Allen. Steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle.
Fuck your blitz,
Got a man, it's
homie.
caught
Shit.
inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Throwing now is Allen. Eluding the pressure right.
Ooh, man, I thought I threw that out of bounds. So
Diggs in
sad.
the end zone.
Cigs and cereal, man.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so
He's gonna try
fast
to
and
cut up
furious
that
from
middle.
both
There we
sides of
go.
this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check 99. Check 99.
Ooh, he caught a
Now
timeout,
whistle,
man. I
and
don't know
think
if he
a
saw
penalty
something he
here
didn't
for a
like.
delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Quarterback D-line.
Ooh.
They'll try the left side. Patterson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Play action. It's
Oh, man, look
Ryan.
at why. Ooh, threw it on my head.
Toward the sideline.
He had
Did
Wyatt
keep
and
the
him
feet in?
open, to be
Yes, he
honest.
got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
51, sub.
I'm sending the blitz on that side, so that's what it's looking like. Ooh.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Patterson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Your trip is here. 11. Jim. 39. Show it up. 21. Slide. 21.
Outside. Make the
It's
tackle.
Patterson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
He
you think about the strong safety position, they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that time, great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play.
The contain set up. Where's he going? Where's Kyle Pitts going?
On third down,
There we
Patterson.
go.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings
All right,
up
man.
fourth
Hopefully we
down.
can hold him to just 3.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
And his kick is right there. It's good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
We're just about set to get back to it. Both teams making their final adjustments, and we'll head back to Atlanta and rejoin Brandon in charge.
Defend the outside run.
Welcome
Hey,
back, Charles
Cordell
and I.
Patterson, what is he,
Settled
like
into the
our
booth,
second
ready
and
for
third
quarter
string
number
running
3.
back, and really y'all's special team person that people are putting in at running back, or is he actually like second or third, like first or second now with the injuries and stuff?
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of
Man,
success.
he does a pretty
running the
good
ball, and
job
I certainly
bouncing
think we'll see
back
more
and
of that.
forth.
But
Because
I'd keep an eye on that
Cordell,
defense,
I
and
knew
think their coaches
in
up
these
in the
last
box
3
will do
years,
the exact
he's,
same thing.
man,
If
you
they
could
start
put
to see 1 or 2 guys
a punter on him
towards
or
the line of
something, and
scrimmage, that'll be
they'll
licensed
bring
to
him
take
down.
some
So
shots
that's really
downfield.
surprising to me that
Once
he's got
more,
good
they
vision
turn
as a
to
running back
Patterson.
too.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to
I mean,
about
like
the
these are not real
35.
life.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs,
Outside.
taking their time
See,
and making it
man,
work.
that cutback is something
There he
serious.
goes again.
What is
He's
this right
got
here?
room.
No way.
And finally wrestled down at the 11. 158 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now they'll throw it.
The action.
Bryant.
Get there, get there, get. Oh,
Rolling to
man.
his
There we
right.
go.
And he fires one
There we
that's
go. Talk crazy to him,
intercepted.
Coos.
Picked off by Micah
Damn.
Hyde. And he
Let
brings
Matt
it back
Ryan, sorry
to right
ass.
around the 26-yard
I
line.
said that his sorry
So it
ass
was a
come out and
drive that
stop
had real
us.
promise here to begin the third quarter,
God,
but ultimately
dog.
derailed
Couldn't
by the
even
INT.
get 14.
And that was the position you
that did
wanted
look
to
a
be
little
in.
crazy. Let me
Coming
go
out
back
to
and
start
watch
this
that.
third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right
No
there.
speed, man. No
And
speed.
he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Man, I need a touchdown right here. Cigarettes and cereal, though. I don't know about that yet.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Allen now looks to throw.
And he got it out. Good. 92
Left
speed.
side,
Oof.
he's got a man.
Oof.
That's McKenzie.
Dang.
And they work this well
Had I not
upfield
stumbled, man,
across
was
the
able to
45.
run that correctly,
22
we'd have
yards
been
on
off
the
to the
catch
races.
and run, a
Man.
first down.
Let me put Burrito over there. I don't know what y'all got in these defensive ends, man. Probably got them slapping up with some steroids or something.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Ugh.
He's got the connection over
These
the middle to
boys.
Diggs.
When I break out the
And he's
pocket,
down at the
they're gone.
48. A pickup of 4 that started
All
at
right, come on, snap
148-yard
that.
line
See
and
him bring
ended
them
at the
over?
other.
Snap it. Snap it. Snap
On the
it.
delay,
Snap it.
here's Breida.
Okay.
And he'll go
What did
down
Pop Smoke
shy
say?
of 40
Okay,
at the
okay.
41.
Okay. Ooh. He's bringing the house now. I'm about to roll out on him. Stephon, be ready. That's all I can say. Stephon, be ready.
Here's Allen on first and 10. Out to his
Ooh, man, this corner got there like something crazy. I probably honestly should have.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get
Damn,
the
he
football
came out dying
back.
knowing he's gonna run.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons
Oh, yeah,
offense
this
at
camera
the
view.
line.
It's gonna be real
They're going to
yucky.
start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of
Hey, is that a
scrimmage.
linebacker or a safety? Number 3, I
Call
think.
it no
Number
gain
3 or
on the
number
play,
8?
and it'll be second down. That
They
time
want
they're
him
able
to
to
center
bottle
on
him
the
up, but he's
edge.
having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go
Oh
big
my
picture,
gosh.
right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Safety's creeping. Kill, kill, kill.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
Look at A. Man, I'll tell you what.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
When the tight ends take off on this game, they take
All
off.
the way down to the 22-yard line. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with
And they couldn't
don't
get to the
fumble the
outside.
football.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Frustrating. He was frustrating.
Cordero Patterson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And the Bills are going to recover.
Here we go.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to them.
Fuck his blitz. Damn.
Now left side on the swing pass. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Come on.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Allen.
Rush in.
Okay.
That'll be complete to Breida.
Okay, I see Burrito. I see that's a real OG right there, man. Hold up.
15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Oh, wow.
On play action, Allen.
There we go. You ain't catching me. You ain't catching me. First down.
And he is out of bounds.
I think I'm a yard
inside
short,
the
though.
30. He'll wind up getting 9 after
2nd and
tucking
1,
it
2nd
running,
and
so
1.
it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now Allen.
Ooh.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To the air, Allen. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Being chased out left.
You gotta make that.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it.
Ugh.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down.
These people on the outsides.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 187 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Come on,
It's
man.
Patterson. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he won't be close to a
We'll
first down as
stop.
he runs into a wall.
4th
right
and
down
1,
the
though,
line of
Chef.
scrimmage.
4th and 1.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost
Man,
like no
this is
man's
going
land.
to a 2-minute
Might
warning.
hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Look at that.
Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for
man.
it, get the first down, close it out.
Man, I get that shit's
Before he
going.
crosses over out of bounds. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
Say, 54, South. He's checking. Wait. Hey, John. Do what he said.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Tuesday. 20. Go.
Damn it, boy.
They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson.
Came over there, tried to
Another
chop the
inside
tree
the 10
down.
as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
Oof. Gonna get that off?
Sliding out of the pocket.
Damn, that's game
And
check.
this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And the Bills are going to recover. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick,
Man, you gotta
80%
keep
of the
that.
time,
Catch that and
the
keep
team
going,
expecting
you know.
it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more
Snap.
of a anecdotal type of a number.
Middle
Like when
should be
the
open.
coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams,
he's not
90%
passing
of
it.
the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Man out. Zero tight. You must be true. Mike.
Here's Allen.
3. I got you, boy.
It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Combo. Half 85. 5 wide. Check pass. Check 3.
Throwing is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. John Kaminsky in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
All you get is a headache.
he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, and nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end
And
zone.
now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being...
Well, damn, he's a number ranked 2 dude, but still. Oh my gosh, 345 wins, 295 losses. Damn, bro, he only plays with the Falcons. Chill. Man, he worked the hell out of those Falcons. He might need to be the head coach for real, for real. Hey, I'm gonna back out. I want to see how many games he averages a day. Oh my God, bro. It says he averages 25.9 games a day. God, dog.
NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately
it's crazy how they pass these kickoff returns, man. I used to be taking those things back to the crib. Man, real, hey, I'm gonna go back and watch that game a couple times later. Later this week, man, to kind of see how he did his little run, because I could not stop it for nothing.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Jackson looking to throw on third. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. Here's Jackson to throw. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds. So
damn, I had this shit on mute this whole time, bro. They said they ain't gonna let Lamar act up too much now.
That was palpable. The sideline.
See, look, if he's blocked. See, yeah, if he's blocked, I'm gonna roll out. I'm gonna hit him like this, him like this. I'm gonna hit him like that.
To throw again on second down.
Ooh, I guess it's enough time. I had RB. Ooh, I had RB. I just don't know how Lamar's arm is just yet, so I was content. That's RB. He got open. Let me see if we can roll that again. See if I can hit him up the middle. Here we go. Catch that. Get your block. Come on, 89. You got to do better than that. Oh, it's 14 inches. Ooh. I didn't come out and block my line or anything. Jesus.
And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
All right, man, it is Mac Jones. I don't know how far he can throw. Look at X. Oh, my gosh. Real, who the fuck got... I think we got mixed up whenever he flipped it.
We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
This man said, turn up, Falcons.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Who's that, McCourty? Okay, okay.
At the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Now a handoff for Dobbins. Wiggles free, and he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
You bet.
Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Jackson will throw again.
Man, look at those containers.
This one is down he goes. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
3rd and goal and still a long way from the end zone. Now it's Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Come on, cut in. God damn.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, the decision there, 4th and goal. They go for it, but this ball intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, how about some applause for the stand by this defense? Just to force them into a 4th and goal situation was one thing, but then to get the interception, keep them off the scoreboard, that's a job very well done.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Now Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A third down gain of 19. Jones now throwing on first down. It's caught by Aguilar.
Man, I clicked on that shit. Come on now.
15 shy of the 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They go play action now. Jackson steps away. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Or did you see how fast he got past all that? That's just crazy.
In the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Our 2 teams making their final preparations for the second half. And as they do, we send it back out to Foxborough, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
No way. We wrapped up.
They're locked in really well.
On Campbell, I believe.
45 at the 44. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Let him know. He's coming.
A give to Harris.
You see who's coming? 77's coming around that corner free every time. Every time.
Going out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, switch gears.
On the give, this is Harris. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's taken down inside the 30. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's go. We got double tight. We got 4.
They run again with Harris. Powers through him. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is going to be incomplete.
To be honest, he had me open for days.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And this one is right through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Now on on 2nd and 13. Jackson rolling to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman.
We picked the same play.
Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw on the move to his left. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And one more time, that's Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left.
Get there.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Rashad Bateman there, but it's going to be 2nd down. And Jackson throwing once more. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 37. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Jackson.
Looks like it's 23.
It's Connor Duggar who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well,
He gave up 8 to go to RB, man. That's crazy.
Lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
See 77 to come around the corner. We're getting beat by beat by schemes and glitches. What we're getting beat by.
Pick up 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
On the ground, it's Harris.
Ain't no way they're taking out Campbell like that. Come on, man. Cut the cap.
54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
No fumble on Mac Jones.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain.
Holding the ball with one hand. Oh, my
God. Well, the defensive
gosh.
guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Backside. God almighty.
He's got his man. It's White. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White 49 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
What's up, McCoy? Man, I've been getting beat by some crazy-ass games, man. Crazy.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself.
We lost to the number 2 dude by
no gain on the play there.
10 points before this game.
From the gun, Jackson. Dobbins with it. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Shit's been crazy.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part.
Man. It's somebody completely different than who I thought it was. See, look, Sigs and Cereal. I am him, Mr. Opponent. Nice read. Tell me what's going on. Oh, Mandingo. Oh shit, he's on a 25-game win streak. I think I played him last week. Yeah, I did. Shit, who ended up, I'm about to jump off. Who ended up winning? Oh shit, 1-on-1? Okay. Do you ever get one in on the week, during the week or just the weekends? Probably the weekends if you don't get on during the week. I'm about to go to sleep. I gotta be up in 4 hours. Probably next Saturday. I'm gonna be labbing new offense and defense this week.